Alright everybody, it's Mike over here at Growtopia. So on the windowsill we have got a different situations going on, right? So we got some stuff that's growing, some stuff that's not growing. Celery's doing great. The eggplant, we got some tiny Tims, but everybody else is doing good. The okra I'm gonna actually still keep looking into to see if it's something I should really put outside very shortly. But one thing I do actually want to mention is actually how my lime and my lemon are doing, and how my big giant banana is doing. And I just dropped a fucking pepper. That's good. So with this pepper plant that's down here, it is slowly starting to let itself go out. And as you guys can see, it's starting to wither away. So this weekend, I'm going to shoot another video for this, is how I'm going to prep the pepper so that it can go into the closet. Now, this pepper plant here actually has produced another pepper, and actually one pepper is here, got another pepper down there, and we have, where is the other pepper? We lost the pepper. Where did it go? We lost the pepper we hit, but there's another pepper.
Look in the tray.
The tray? I don't see it. Oh, I found it. So here's our pepper. Oh. I really hope this squashed little pepper.
Turn it the other way.
It doesn't really matter at this point. I hope this little squash pepper. It does look like a butt. You can say it. It's alright. Everybody knows.
You ate the butt!
Tastes like good ass crack of. That's a good pepper. Well, I can tell you it's a bell pepper. It was funny. When I'm done chewing, is so if you see your peppers kind of getting squashy like that, the reason why is because what happened was it was a watering situation. So bell peppers, tomatoes, and squashes and zucchinis are all in the same boat. Watermelons and melons as well. They love water, right? So if you don't have enough water going into that plant, they shrivel up. The reason why the fruit shrivel up is because the plant itself needs the water, right? So it's going to extract it from its fruit for itself. Now, on Monday, this pepper here was shriveled up. And I did an experiment with it. Because one of the things that anybody that knows about me, who knows my growing channel, is that I like to experiment with things. And you can see this thing is firmer than a pair of new breasts on a... You step back a little bit. It is firm. Excuse me. So this pepper is extremely firm right now. But on Monday it was soft and squishy. The reason why it was soft and squishy was because I didn't have enough water going into the plant. And what happened was it started extracting the water from its fruit to help it survive. And since I upped the watering on it, now it's nice and firm. We got another one that's nice and firm. And why are they flat? Well, that's because of the watering situation. You can see like here. We got another one that's not fully developed all the way. Got one down there. This is a regular bell pepper. Follow me. So as we squat down here, why don't you follow the video? We have another bell pepper here. We got the sweet pepper here. It's getting a good amount of watering. Has not yet got anything else. I'm going to grab the phone from you right now. Down here we have our beans. Our beans are actually growing up and over and through, which is really freaking awesome. We got our Scotch bonnet peppers. They're doing pretty good. And what we have from our cat bed is slowly kind of getting itself through. And our jalapeno peppers are still running. And it is November 2nd. So don't always think you have to actually get rid of your peppers early like everybody says. They're in the house and they're growing. And this room is sitting at, well, where is the thermometer? It should be 70, 75, and I keep moving the thermometer and forgetting where I put it. So here is the thermometer now. We're just above 60, so we're at 65 right now. 70. We're at 70 right now, Fahrenheit. So, and this is celery we got growing. A little celery. The tomatoes, not tomato. Yeah, the tomato on that side is kind of, nevertheless. We have yet to get to the cat eye. Now, I don't know if I explained the cat eye situation. I'm going to pass the phone off to my assistant. Carefully, because certain buttons will shut off the video. Still turning black on the bottom. So when you see a tomato coming off a plant that looks like 2 tomatoes in one, you're absolutely right. What happens is 2 flowers, okay? So 2 flowers of a tomato. You watching me? 2 flowers of tomato. So this is one, this is the second one. 2 flowers of tomato are way too close to each other. And what happens is when they start making their little fruit, they connect to each other and they make one big tomato. Which is where this comes into play. Which on the bottom, when you look at it a certain way, when I first heard of the terminology cat eye, I thought it was like, that's weird. I got cats. My tomato don't look like cat eye. Cat eye. The ovalness of it and the in between. Of course, this one goes off to the side a little bit, but if you didn't have the off to the side, it looks more of a cat eye. Yeah, makes sense. Cat eye tomatoes. Which makes me wonder is that if I could take not just 2 red tomatoes, but if I could take a red, white, and blue tomato and stick them together, which will be in another video. Yes, there is reds. Yes, there is blue. There's black tomatoes. It's great. Just all different varieties. I've been collecting seeds. Non-stop. For the beans, they've been running up here. This is just more or less of an experiment, seeing if that they can grow inside of the house while I got other shit growing for the rest of the winter before I start doing the tomatoes and start prepping tomatoes for the next set of growing season. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to jump outside and we are going to see what's out there for the tomatoes that actually have to get harvested for tonight. And whatever else we have that's growing on out there that has to get going. I'm going to let the camera go outside. So as we meander into the backyard. So the grapes, for anybody that was curious about, the grapes are slowly starting to whittle themselves down. You see the leaves on them. The first year of grown grapes, so it's going to be really interesting with them, but they're supposed to do this. The leaves are supposed to die off. The stems are supposed to die off into the next step. But before we head out to good old Tokyo, take a little step inside. So what we got growing on inside of here? So we got our carrots of all different varieties are growing. Got our beans that are slowly pecking away. We got our lettuce. Look at our freaking lettuce, right? So this lettuce right here, oh god. This lettuce, you see, guys can see this? This is beautiful leaf. That's a nice piece of lettuce. Over on this side, got a Swiss chard that's slowly pecking away, arugula as well. And what's great is that everything you grow, you can eat as well. Now, our arugula is very, very small, but you could always eat it. Celery. Nice big piece of leaf. Sport. The cilantro is pecking away. our biggest question.
You need to step out.
Is our eggplant. Now we have a
Turnip.
Turnip. Thank you very much. Big turnip over here. One of many. Now turnip leaves. What's good about turnips? They always turn up when you need them. But you can eat the leaves. Could you eat it raw?
Supposed to peel it.
I peeled it in my mouth. It's spicy. Maybe I'm not supposed to eat it raw. No, we're not going to swallow that. That's a spicy boy. Let's get out of here. Oh.
Take your thing.
That's my thing.
I'm going to close these so I'll keep this.
Now. Whew, I think it's spicy. Maybe not supposed to eat them not raw.
Supposed
You
to.
know what? At least we tried. Yeah. Anyway, hoping to find something more flavorful. Let's head over to the other greenhouse. Oh God. Oh, I'm going back down my ass. So the rosemary over here. It's finally growing great. Oh, we got some parsley. I'm gonna need a parsley leaf because that was horrible. Now I'm gonna take one of these big parsley leaves in hopes this savors my flavor. Is it definitely large Italian leaf parsley? I'll take basil. I'll take basil too at this point. I take a leaf at this point. I take a jalapeno. That was a weird flavor. Alright. Now, we got another turnip. We got a sweet pepper, tomato, beets that are kind of beating themselves out. Come here. Take a look at this. So, look at this tomato, right? So there's a tomato. It's a Mexican tomato. It went up and over and crossed the border of wood chips and went straight up. Quite an interesting tomato. Over here we got radishes. Now radishes are good. Radishes are good because you can eat the leaves of a radish. Also gets the taste out of your mouth of turnip. These are good because the radish leaf has a nice sweet juicy flavor to it versus sour and scary. And down here we got our beans. Nice green bean. Not fully ripe yet, but a lot better. Our green beans grow great in the greenhouse. So green beans, greenhouse, grow together. Great. Let's step outside and grab some tomatoes. Oh, hell. I got it. All right. That's your migraine. What the hell? What we got growing on in YouTube? Oh. So, our little bottom tomatoes. Picking them a little bit early. That's fine while we're here. Back here, we have a vine that's just about dead. these guys off of it.
Look at that cuke.
I know, I'm working on it. Another tomato. Another vine ripened tomato. Cucumber. Oh yeah, this needs to come off for sure. So being I can grab it as is, the spines are a little low on it, so you can actually just spin them off like such. We got some of our onions. So our wild onions that are growing. Way better taste. Way better. Whew! It's like onions. Those scallions are freaking crazy. Wow, that tastes good. Alright.
That other cuke up top lost its.
We got a cucumber up there. I'm gonna step inside of here, grab the other cucumber and tomato. Uh-oh. Ow. That sucker tried to bite me. Watch out for the thorns. Cucamelons. Actually, cucamelon is actually a different melon. Cucamelons I'm going to be growing next year. It's a cucumber that looks like a melon. So don't get cucumber and melon mixed together, because actually it's a different fruit.
What's that big tomato?
Mother. That big. We got another monster tomato over here.
Wow.
This one. Put that in the tray. Alright. You can step back a little bit for a second. Careful. Keep going. So as you guys can see, there's a whole section right here is the tomatoes. What's left of the tomato plants? So the tomato plants are slowly going to start dwindling down. Which, unfortunately, to a lot of us, like myself, you're like, oh, my tomatoes. But then, you can actually get your bed up and running for next season. Or for what's next, right? So, always be positive of what's next. I hate that everybody's like really negative, because stuff's not always growing the way they want to. I mean, look at this. I got a tomato that's over here, right? So, it sucks that this tomato is over here. But what I'm going to do with this tomato is, as soon as I pull it apart, look at the amount of seeds inside of this tomato. See that, everybody? Look at that. That's a massive tomato right there. I'm gonna keep pulling it apart over the bed. Right? Look at the amount of seeds that are just coming apart. I'm leaving it in the bed. You know why? Because that's how nature does it. Nature does it by dropping its fruit and regrowing tomatoes. So that means that for not only for this bed, well, I have tomatoes I plant, there'll be tomatoes that may just pop up in different spots. And being that I know what a tomato looks like, when I start sprouting, I'm going to know how many tomatoes I got next season. So let's jump down here, because I've had enough of figuring out if
Looks like there's two more cukes too to go.
Where?
A big one right there.
Okay.
And one right there.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we got one back here.
Yeah. Oh my God, you ain't done. You got one right here, and you got a big one over there by the corner.
We got thorns in the process. This guy, right?
Yep. And then you got one way at the end.
Oh yes, I do. Wow, look at this guy. And there's another one coming in.
Yeah, so take that one so he can grow.
Very careful.
Yeah, very careful.
Very careful. Right at the middle. Good catch.
Good catch. Good thing you were able to save that one.
Good catch, you caught it.
Oh.
Come on, everybody, look what we got so far.
I'm going to run around and look at the other side of the fence real quick.
Take the camera with you.
Yeah, because there was cukes there. I don't know if you harvest them or yet or not.
Yeah, you can talk.
No, I'm just looking. No, I guess you got them already. The big ones that were on this side.
You can talk, Mother.
No, I am. I just said you got the big ones already that were here.
Come on, it's you and I in Growtopia. Everybody's got their turn. It's Mike and Mom in Growtopia.
All right, look at we got cubes for dinner.
I like cubes for dinner.
That big tomato's not ready. The one that's stuck in there.
No. We'll show everybody. What are you talking about?
Right in here.
Nope, not yet. It's got a little more redder.
Okay.
We got a lot inside, so we got to keep
yeah.
non-fully coated. Watch the screen inside. We're going to head over to this side, and this side is going to be really extreme.
Oh boy.
So we're going to start on the back side like we normally do. And I just want to give a big, when you're ready, I got a big shout out to this marigold. Look how big this firecracker marigold is. And this is just phenomenal, honestly.
That was from a seed?
Just from a seed.
Wow.
See that we grew. So we're gonna get down here, and we got a tomato down here, and this tomato,
It's good.
it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. And I'm gonna swap down, maybe. I don't know.
Oh wow, look at all
Leave me
these
alone,
little-
Blue Jay. Stop finding me in the backyard. He found me. I don't know how, but he found me.
You're talking.
I got a Blue Jay. This chicken stalks the shit out of me.
Because he's already been fed and he's trying to get you to feed
Found
him.
me. I don't know.
Are these yellow things ripe? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's going to be the outside that we're going to run, but we got the inside so far. So, Blue Jay, why don't you come over here and help me? You fucking blue wing pain in my ass. So as we run through the back of this section here, another tomato that's on the ground. A tomato vine that's on the ground, right? Beautiful tomato. These two back here. Here's another one. So this is a cat's eye in
Look at
progress.
that.
So this is where two flowers were very, very close to each other. I call them the butt cheek of tomato because, well, it looks like a big butt cheek. And this is how they deform actually together when two flowers are too close to each other. And this is how you get two different tomatoes together. So in case you guys are wondering if you can make one color or another color, you can make them really easily. So here's my butt cheek tomato. Alright, so we got a vine that's down on the ground. Got two of them off of that. Got one down here off of a dead tomato plant. But it's still red. Another one back here. I think we got a lot of tomatoes. I think I'm the tomato man. Well, I'll be the tomato man.
Yeah, it's your costume for next year. You go as a tomato. Killer tomato.
Yeah, but nobody would know it unless they were born like around the 60s.
Just like I did. You can get you.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
We got to watch that movie.
So, down here is a Swiss chip. We got a couple tomatoes that are sitting down in the ground. I'm going to leave them. Make more tomatoes next year. Don't always think that just because your tomatoes hit the ground, don't be sad about it. Those tomato seeds will actually go into the ground, they'll overwinter, and the next season you have more tomatoes in the tomatoes that you plant for the next season. So I might plant, let's say, a Cherokee purple here, but then I got a cherry tomato growing at the same time.
Oh, look at that.
Don't always freak out. So, we
He's
got,
so little.
so here's another one here. And another one down here. And now we're over here, we got some yellow plum tomatoes. Another yellow plum. We got two plums next to each other. This plum right here that's looking at me. Because there's no flowers left in this, to show this for everybody, meaning there's no flowers here, I'm just going to kill this section of the branch off because the tomato plant is at the end of its own season. So I'm just going to try to trim a little bit at a time as I migrate through my tomato plant. There's another tomato here, there's a yellow plum there.
Oh wow, there's one right here.
Huh?
It says some right here on the wood.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, but on the wood too.
Oh, well, look at this.
I know.
Everybody sees it.
Look at them all.
Look at them all. Look at all these.
All
back here.
these.
Could you pass me the phone, please?
Yeah.
So as you guys can see back here, we got a bunch of tomatoes just chilling out on the back side of the wood. That branches that went down. Everybody always says, when the branches touch the ground, you got to cut them. Don't cut them. Let them touch the ground. The tomatoes are going to keep growing. And pass it off to you.
And there's still two.
Look, use the phone. We got two so far.
Wow.
One's not ready yet.
How about the one on the wood? That looks like it's ready. I can't
Just
see.
about ready.
Too bad we don't have any tomatoes.
Oh, too bad we don't have fucking stuff growing too.
We run out of tomatoes. I'm gonna run. Oh, hello, BB. I'm gonna run out of lunch.
All right. Well, that's what I said. You could always eat a tomato.
That's what I do.
So we got one right here.
Yeah.
This is all nice and ready to go. Now we start washing the other set. So here's another set. Look at these. We got 1, 2, the 2 yellows. We got 3, 4.
Got one up top. He's got a bunch of them near him. This little guy.
I'm sorry, what?
Right there, but he's...
Thank you. This one's
It's
just
not
about
quite,
ready, but
yeah.
tomorrow it will definitely be ready. Look at the color of this.
Yeah.
So the color of this yellow plum tomato, okay, so this is a yellow plum tomato when it's ready for harvest, how yellow it is. So this one is just about ready. Tomorrow morning, it will be definitely ready to go. Same thing with this guy. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit longer. Now watch yourself as we walk.
Do I have any vines to look out for?
Oh,
I see we have tomatoes on the ground.
fell over.
Oh, Mike, don't step on them.
Don't move yet.
I'm not. I'm moving the tomatoes out of the way.
I have a tomato fall over. Get out here, Vine. It's tomato catastrophe. I trusted aluminum pan and it failed.
Gotta start using a heavier pan.
Oh, tell me when. Oh shit! I fell into bed.
You can't sleep there.
Okay, I can't get out of my bed. If you could step back a little bit, we got actually tomatoes that you did not realize. So over here we got some tomatoes down here.
Right. I just picked those off the ground and put them back in there. The vine was in the path.
We got some more tomatoes.
It was in the path, so I picked it up, moved it.
There's another tomato back here. Oh, fat ass. Oh, no, I end up in the bed again. You know, now I know why James put a fucking... I know why James put a railing on these beds. Oh. Figure that out right now. As we go up the side of this plant, we have more tomatoes. So we got 4 tomatoes off of this little guy. Oh, big guy, I should really say. Another tomato down here at the bottom. At the bottom. Oh, my tomato. Concrete jungle made out of tomatoes. Oh. Another 2 tomatoes. I got another tomato down here. You know, it really sucks that it's November 2nd and I'm still getting tomatoes from the way that I grow my tomatoes.
Oh, what a
Which
shame.
is the way that everybody should grow their tomatoes. Is don't trim them. Fertilize them only when the leaves come up with fresh eggshells and chicken wings, the bones, of course, when you powder them down. And then that's it. And then just water them 3 times a week for an hour each if you're running the same sprinkler system that I run. And that's really it.
Let nature take its course.
Even when it rains, I still water my tomatoes because, well, rain doesn't penetrate that far down. 10 to 15 seconds. Oh, hell. Oh, did you not fall out of the tray? Really? It'll be more of a blooper video than anything else. Alright, so what else we got here? We got a couple of tomatoes here.
Not quite. There's one right there.
Could you film them, please, woman? Got a couple of tomatoes here. They're just about almost there. We got a couple of yellow guys here. Another one that's here. Another one that's here. Actually, that red one back there.
Right.
I missed that one. That was ready for grabbing. Oh, leave the color there after I'm kind of grabbing it. Then I get around the marigold of hell. Then we come over here to yellow plums in the front. I got one. Holy moly. Oh my god, look at these yellow plums.
Oh, beauties.
Just here alone, look at my hand of yellow plum tomatoes. Just that. Excuse me, blueberry.
This guy here's got a... Oh, look at this. You got another double.
Another double butt cheek tomato.
Yeah.
Oh my god, there's a butt cheek tomato with an asshole in it.
And here's one with a little split in it. Oh, there's another one down there. And there you go.
Down here. So we got a half-eaten yellow plum. The yellow plum stays where the yellow plums are going to go. That's it. Holy tomato. New York is concrete jungle with tomatoes. Oh, everybody, look at this. So far. You guys caught this all live on video, right?
Oh.
I'll see you later. I tried to hold it. So, I'm going to put this down here. Oh. I'm going to go for another spot even deeper into Growtopia. So, these right here are our carrots. And this bed, I really want to get into. Look down deep of this one carrot bed. In case you guys were wondering, do purple carrots actually exist? They do. So here is actually a purple carrot. Well, here we go. Now, it's not fully ready yet, but there is one thing I could say about this purple carrot. It tastes way better than an orange carrot. I'm going to grab the phone, we're going to swap. My mother's going to grab it. She's going to take a bite of it, and she's going to eat the rest of that carrot. That we grew from a seed.
That's delicious.
It's delicious, and it's not even ready yet.
Oh my god. I feel like I do share it with the bunny rabbit.
I know. Who ends up in the garage sometimes.
She's not here, really.
Not yet.
This is good.
We'll leave the leaves out there for him.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, give him the leaves.
Peter.
Mr. Peter Rabbit. You got like 3 or 4 bunnies that hang out outside the Growtopia and stuff, and we give them food.
We got 3 of them, so.
3 of them, yep. What do you think, Mother?
That's delicious.
Right?
For not being ripe.
Yep. So.
Wow. Oh, it's good.
Down here in Growtopia, we got another one, and like I said, they're growing from pods, and you can see like the next one down here. You can see where it's coming out of. Versus growing it actually from.
These are chives.
It might be chives.
It is.
I think so, right? No, that's a weed.
Oh, is it?
I got chives in here, so that's probably the throw off. Look at that. That's insane. I'm gonna pass the phone off back to you. So when it comes down to doing your carrots, even though in a pod you can still get the same great results, I would honestly say is the best way to plant them is in a bed, or in a, not even just in a bed, but not just like in a bed, but also in a, like a way where they can be in loose soil. Like for an example, right? So here is a section of loose soil. So you want nice loose soil. So in here I got a bunch of little tiny potato spuds. In case we were wondering, the UFOs that are out there in the world, they're just Mike's potatoes. I keep launching them into space when they piss me off. They don't grow bigger.
Push them back under the soil. The little piece.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
But I got more spuds in the house. So what you want is basically nice loose soil for your carrots. Anything that's a bottom dweller. Your carrots, your potatoes, your beets. Those are really big bottom dwellers, is what I call them. They like to dig down below, and that's where they grow their fruit. And that carrot was really great, and that's my first carrot we ever had during this growing season.
All right, that's good.
And it's the first time we had a carrot during this whole time that we started this whole process this year. And we're in this for less than 1 year. So this is basically everything that everybody's been watching. This is less than a year. And this is what everybody can do and grow.
Wow.
So we're actually going to run inside. We're going to do our tomato count. So let's go do that. Oh, because otherwise I'm going to sit here and just eat more soil.
Shut it off?
Nope. So we're going to grab this. Put that in my pants. I'm going to stab myself.
Oh. Gonna have to start bringing a heavier pot.
2 trays of aluminum foil apparently ain't working for
They're not good. You all locked up here?
Not yet. So basically, for anybody that's new to the channel, the reasoning for the fence is to keep the rabbits out. Of course, the squirrels and the birds do get in. I know the squirrels have been getting in recently because they found the soil I've been messing around with, and they've been planting their peanuts in it. Which is fine, because when they plant their peanuts, I get peanut plants, and 1 peanut equals like 6 or 7 peanuts.
And they're planting corn, by the way.
And they're planting corn. But hey, whatever. That corn grows better than mine. I'm going to leave the rest of this for the rabbit. I'm just going to grab it for now. We're inside.
Make sure the rabbit's not sitting in here.
Oh, that's fine. You can leave that door open. Now ahead our camera.
I'm coming.
I got it. Alright. Woo! Man, that was killing my arm. So we got our turnip over there. I'm going to cut this up for the rabbit that comes out. Actually cut for the couple little rabbits that come outside. So we're going to actually go out there, make sure you can see the whole table. So we got a cucumber. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Butt cheek. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, cucumber, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, cucumber, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, cucumber, 60, 61 tomatoes, cucumber, scallions, and a half-eaten pepper is what we got from today's harvest.
Wow, 6 cucumbers. That's a lot today.
Yep. This you guys can get November 2nd of 2024. If you go out there and you do stuff and you follow the same way that I've been growing stuff, you can go out there and get the same kind of harvest as well. Don't think that mainstream media and everybody is going to tell you the difference. You could take these leaves, you could use them for your rabbits, you can use them for your chickens as well. I don't have chickens. I have natural rabbits, or nature, not natural,
wild.
But wild rabbits that we have a very good system going on with them where they will eat whatever I give them. They will eat whatever is in my yard and my lawn that they like, and I will give them the scraps of it, and they stay out of Growtopia. Other than the fence keeps them out, the squirrels don't get to my tomatoes, the birds don't get to my tomatoes, my blue jays bug the shit out of me, but they do not get to anything else other than landing on one of my vehicles and squawking in my ear. But nevertheless, guys, get out there and grow something. Look at all this tomatoes. You guys all saw it live. Nothing fancy, nothing fake, nothing out of the supermarket. Shot on this cell phone. There it is. This is Mike over here at Growtopia. Like, subscribe, share it with your friends and family, and get out there and grow something. It's November 2nd, and I'm still getting tomatoes and cucumbers. Come on, guys. Let's get this shit going.